I've been doing a lot of practicing recently, trying to find my dramatic and comedic voice, and I've been experimenting a bit and trying to broaden my horizons as to the kind of work that I do, the way in which I try to express and connect with my audience, elicit stronger and stronger emotional reactions. Today, I'd like to present to you, Chris Dunn, a performance piece entitled "The Cast of Succession at the Fall of Troy."
Okay,
the fall of the Trojan horse.
I would love that. Okay, if you could just give your name and height real quick.
Oh yeah, my name's my
Look
name's
at the camera, please. Look at the camera, please.
My name's Breen Sprout.
Okay.
And I'm 6 foot 2.5.
Okay. All right. All right, and just you can go ahead whenever you're ready.
Okay, here we go. I'm sorry. Shiv, honey. Did we order a big horse by any chance? Did we order a horse? I don't know, Tom. You're a big boy. You can figure it out. Oh, okay. Greg, yeah, what is it? There's a big horse outside right now, and I was wondering if you knew anything about that. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if they want to be let in or if they want us to come out to them. There was somebody saying it was supposed to be like a gift, or maybe it's just a big I don't know. Do you want me to go check it out, let them in, or just just see what it's all about? I'm not sure. Yeah, no, that's a great idea. Just let any big swinging horse cock come right in through the door. Just let it spew all of its little Trojan swimmers all over the place. Just coming all over the walls. Just totally just turn upside down any gift presented to this fucky sucky dim sum dynasty that we have here. Just let them right with the way. Okay, sorry. Okay, I had the hands on the hips. And then looser lips. Door. Morose.
I'm sorry, could you just look at the camera?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to get back into
please look at the camera.
No.
Okay,
morose. Sad. My father doesn't love me. My father doesn't love me. Rome, chill, man. Fucking, this is just how the future is. Dude, this is synergy. This is progress. This is, fuck the patriarchy, man. We're go down there and let them right through. Who cares? I need water. Is there water
hey,
here?
that was great. Did you give Janine your email?
Yeah.
Do you need it too? No, that's fine. Janine will give it to me.
Do you need my phone?
Welcome everybody to Life in the World to Come.
I thought it was really fun.
Well, but you've never watched Succession?
I was gonna say I have never watched Succession,
which I'm thinking is where I can get the most chuckles out of what I just did.
Oh, I feel like I've absorbed enough from the zeitgeist. He's like, oh, it's a bunch of snobby rich kids, and they're trying to figure out whether they should take this horse in.
This is an idea that came to me while I was trying to sleep. That's and it worked. I fell asleep very briefly afterward. So we'll just find out whether or not I'm a very talented boy.
I think you did a very good job, but that's not funny to say on the podcast.
I don't.
But I need you to know that I think that the bit worked. I think that I think that it all kind of came together really well.
I don't know if it worked, man.
No, buddy.
I don't know if it worked. What if they don't laugh? What if they think it's cringe because the impressions weren't any good?
Did Janine take your email?
Yeah, no, Janine took my email.
Oh no, they'll get back to you if they think it's good. You'll find out.
They'll call me, right?
Yeah, they'll call you. I'm sure they'll call you.
They'll call me.
I thought it was really funny, dude. And if they don't call you, then they don't fucking know what they're missing. Okay.
Who is they? The casting team on this thing, or the audience of the podcast?
I don't know. It's this was your SNL audition.
Do you think I'll get the gig, man?
I have a goal for this episode.
What's that?
You mentioned to me earlier that we need to put more fun content on our Instagram because the last two things have been commercials, and that's something I've been thinking about too. Like we need some, we just need some like fun stuff. You know, we need to stop selling so much.
Right.
But we weren't really sure like what we should like put on the Instagram.
Right.
Like what constitutes like something that's worthy of an Instagram story versus something that's worthy of the main feed.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I've decided is that for this episode and for this weekend, we're up at the cabin, we're recording a couple episodes.
Yeah.
My goal for this weekend is I'm gonna wait for the perfect moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find the perfect magical moment.
Okay.
Where you and I, where it's just like a true moment of like joy and resplendency and appreciation for life, where we're both like self-evidently we're having such a good time.
Yeah.
And in that moment, I'm gonna take the fucking camera out and I'm gonna be like, "This is it, Will. This is the moment."
Oh, I hate
now.
that.
Now stay like that. You're gonna be so happy, and you're gonna be so. It's gonna be so great, and like, and we're both gonna be smiling. I'm just gonna take the camera out. And I'm gonna be like, keep smiling, don't stop.
Oh man.
But that's my journey for this weekend. Is like, but that's the other thing though, is that like we have to find that moment. So that's my journey.
Okay.
For this one.
Well, then you have to get us there.
We'll see. We're gonna. Well, that's the plan.
If you want to see,
I'm going to manufacture the perfect That's the perfect Instagram moment.
You need to capture my my podcast O face.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay.
Right. I'm gonna wait for you to come.
Right, and then you're gonna hold me there.
Right.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna of tantric master.
I'm gonna wait until after we've done recording the podcast and we've both quote unquote gone to bed.
Right.
And you're gonna think that you're alone up there and that it's safe. And then right at the moment of climax, you're gonna throw your head back and stare at the ceiling. And who's that stuck to it with suction cup gloves? And the fucking Canon DSLR zoomed in.
Yeah.
As close as it'll go.
Yeah.
It's me.
It's nothing that people haven't already seen. We're good, man. I'm ready to show it off.
You make that
show it all.
You make that joke a lot.
Yeah.
And tonight it's not going to be a joke anymore.
Well, that's okay.
Tonight
like
they're going to see what it looks like.
You know, this only sound. I'm only saying this only close to them. And you know what? Let's start over.
We've collectively driven for 10 hours today. So, like, we're functionally drunk.
Yeah.
Like, we're just, like...
Yeah,
we're so tired. My car broke down on the way over here. I had to get towed and then trade cars with my parents. It was a whole thing.
That? How did the tow situation go?
Honestly, fine.
Yeah.
Not nearly interestingly enough to put on the podcast.
Okay, then forget it.
The guy
I don't
was
care.
Friendly.
Good.
He was the kind of guy who I'm like, if I keep talking to this guy, is he going to say something racist or weird?
Well.
And he didn't.
Interesting.
I talked to him the whole ride over to the fucking Pit Boys from the fucking rest stop, and he didn't say one weird thing the whole time. He did when at one point while I was when he was trying to like back his, because like he was in like a parking lot, so like he had to like back the pickup truck up in front of my car, and I had to like stand in front and make sure nobody pulled in. But these like little old ladies came in from behind and like pulled into the spot, and he just fucking screamed at them.
Oh,
he fucking lit up these old ladies.
Wow.
And I had to be like, no, hey, could you just please? We're just trying to get my car. I'm so sorry. Could you just like move over there for a second? He's just honking on the horn like, come on. Like, And then honestly, like when I got into the truck with him afterwards, he was just like, yeah, it's just some fucking people. Just like he was like so mad about it. He was just like so upset.
These fucking people.
These like old women. I can't stress how old these women were. Like,
right.
My train of thought just exploded.
I'm sorry. I've just injected anxious energy into this show, and so
my train of thought was just held up at gunpoint. It was a bunch of fucking cattle rustlers just took over my train of thought. Like a hard stop it wasn't expecting.
Okay, so let's answer some questions then.
Questions.
Do you want to take a picture of my lobster socks? Is that what you want to do? I feel like that would be good.
It's pretty good, Will. But is it the perfect Instagram moment?
No, but it
This
really,
is
they're
the
really.
main feed, Will. This is the fucking main feed.
I think what you're not understanding is that you take you take more than one photo and post them at different times.
That is a lot simpler, yeah.
I have an idea.
Let me
Take
see-
so
put-
many
get,
photos.
Get those fucking toes up.
All right, hold on a second.
Oh
Let me
wait,
just
actually,
hike
no, I
these pants
have
up.
a pretty good idea for a post now, and I don't know if it's what you're thinking.
I hate this. You're taking so many photos.
I bet Instagram won't even let me post all those.
Oh, absolutely not. There's a maximum to how many you can post.
Yeah, I wonder how many.
Oh no, this is it.
yeah.
One post at a time. Just see how many posts you can make on Instagram before they kick you off.
I mean, okay. Well, see, now we're heading towards the opposite problem now. Where right now
Too
the
much
problem is that
content?
we had the last two things on our Instagram that are on like the permanent page are both advertisements, and what
Yeah.
you're suggesting is that we make all the things on our Instagram your feed. And look, I'm not saying no.
Honestly,
I think it's a pretty ballsy idea, and I like the energy.
I have to say, I like the energy, but I'm rethinking the feet. Because
they're covered up, they're tasteful. They got fucking lobsters on them, baby.
yeah, and if I was wearing shoes and you could see the lobsters on my ankles, that would be a different story. But I feel like that is the modern era equivalent of a really aggressive cleavage pick, at least for the types of people who gravitate towards this podcast,
Right.
who I feel like are disproportionately interested in my feet.
Don't take that too personally.
Do
He's in a mood.
take it personally.
Yes.
Are you personally, dear listener, into feet? Be ashamed.
Dude, only if you're
Welcome to
into
Life in the
Will's
World to
feet.
Come. We're here to kink shame today.
Will's feet are sacrosanct, and to
Mhm.
and to lust for them is an affront to God.
There's plenty of pictures of my feet online.
and to lust for them is an affront to God. You've been blessed. This is a bizarre episode. Okay,
go.
this is a question. Hello, Mr. Will and Mr. Chris. My question is, what schools after the bombs drop? What schools after the bombs drop? What schools? Well, what kind of schools?
The School of Life, baby.
The fucking School of Hard Knocks.
That's right, man.
It's gonna be an accredited institution. You're gonna have to. Your SAT scores are gonna have to be fucking immaculate to get into the School of Hard Knocks.
That's right. And they're not going to be scored like with numbers and letters and words and points and all this stuff that you're used to now.
No, you're gonna walk into a room with a bunch of guys in like leather jackets.
Yeah.
And they're gonna evaluate you while you twirl a butterfly knife.
That's right. That's the future of the SAT that will get you into the School of Hard Knocks, which you're going to want to do, because if you get a place in that school, you got a wide open future ahead of you in the world to come.
Oh, yeah.
But getting in is a challenge. Can you twirl a butterfly knife? Can you?
That's step one.
Can you handle being strapped to a little to a big spinning bullseye and have knives thrown at you?
That's step two.
Do you have the gumption, the gall, the chutzpah, the power to look death straight in the eye and see it coming at you razor sharp from all angles and not blink? That's a good score on that SAT.
That's a good score on the SAT. That's what gets you into school.
Right, exactly.
Being all those things.
Right. Do you
It's
have,
almost and that's kind of what ain't that just the way with the education system?
Yeah.
Is that you already basically, in order to just be in the School of Hard Knocks, you already basically have to be completely proficient at Hard Knocks.
You have to be knocked hard already.
Which kind of begs the question, like, if that, like, what at that point, what is the school offering you? You know, you've already got you've built up your own skill at Hard Knocks already.
That's fair.
And so, like, what
But at the same time, you can't go online and Google how to do open heart surgery and then walk into a hospital and demand to see the nearest heart attack.
Well, I don't know. I feel like if you did that during your SATs, that would reflect pretty well.
You know what? You're
I think
right.
I think the people at the School of Hard Knocks would be impressed by that kind of energy.
Well, in the world to come, that is the kind of energy you're going to want to bring. As things are right now, you might not be able to get away with that.
False equivalency. It's going to be different.
But in the world to come, that is going to be something that you can do to get a high score on your SATs.
Yeah.
Because the SATs, it doesn't stand for Standardized Aptitude Test in the world to come. It stands for super.
Yeah.
And what that refers what that refers to is basically whatever you can bring them. They'll try to bring it to you, and you got to bring it right back. So, for instance, what you can do is right now, Google how to do open heart surgery. Practice on some neighboring animals and pets and squirrels and whatnot in your local area. And when the time comes, head on down to the School of Hard Knocks warehouse, which is going to be underneath where the White House currently is.
Yep.
And tell them we're going to the hospital. Tell them we're going to the hospital right fucking now, and they're gonna go, oh super, and they'll follow you to the hospital, and you'll show them, I don't have a degree, and I saved this man's life.
There's gonna be a whole major just in faking it till you make it.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
That's the whole ethos. You just gotta it's all about. Honestly, more than anything, the school is just kind of like it's more of just kind of like a feather in your cap.
Right.
It gives you a legitimacy. The point is being able to like walk into any situation, regardless of your level of education, and be like, I fucking got this, regardless of whether or not you've got this.
Right. Exactly. Because you're not going to have a lot. When you think you've got it, that's going to be a rare feeling in the world to come. You got to be able to convince the others around you that you got it. You know, because everybody's looking for somebody who's got it.
There's fucking rocks are talking to you. Bats have jobs. There's like everything. It's you gotta. Nothing is gonna make sense. Yeah, it's gonna be very confusing, and being able to like walk through that world seemingly unaffected is that's currency.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, if you want to compete in the job market in the world to come, you know, you it's not just about knowing what you're doing. It's about being able to convince the other bats that there's room on their payroll for you. So disguise yourself as a bat.
Disguise yourself as a fucking
all
bat.
All the jobs are going to bats in the world to come.
They're just simply better at it.
Yeah. Almost everything. Bats are gonna be most of what is
around. I tried to think of a reason why bats would be better at humans than jobs, and gave up so quick.
Well, you know,
I gave up like almost right away. I said they're just kind of better at it.
Hit me with it, man. Hit me with it. I got that low center of gravity goblin energy going.
Why are bats so fucking good at jobs?
Here's well, name a job.
Fucking salesman.
Vampire bats.
Okay.
Vampire bats.
All right. Go on.
Good at sucking blood. Good at sucking you dry. Just like being good at draining a wallet.
That is true. That is a 1-to-1 thing.
Yep.
Right there.
That's how vampire bats work. They fly up to cows and they talk the cow into bleeding.
They talk the cow into giving them their blood. That's true.
That's how they do it.
They get in there and they whisper in your ear like, "Hey, what if you gave me your fucking blood, dude?"
If you don't, your life's going to be worse than it currently is. Yeah. I know that you need,
and that's why vampire bats don't usually go after humans, is because that wouldn't work on a human.
Right.
Cows are very dumb, and they'll just fucking slit themselves open at the slightest provocation.
Right. Whereas human beings, you gotta talk them.
You gotta fucking. But look, that's what the radiation's there for. You know, their brains evolve, they get smarter.
Yep.
And they're gonna figure out exactly what they need to say to you. To not necessarily blood, you know, or to like just like buy a PS5 or this cool new car,
or let them drink your blood, you know, or let them sell you blood, because that's going to be a situation too, you know, reverse vampire bats who just got too much blood and they want to give you their blood. They're just trying to pawn off blood, and they're like, I got too much blood.
Okay, so
please drink my blood, please, dude.
just to reiterate.
Reiterate what?
What
have we said so far?
What schools will there be? Dress up like a bat so you can get a job.
That's exactly. That's honestly really the core of the answer, though.
It is.
What schools will there be? Fuck it. Dress up like a bat and go get a job.
Go get like you. It's about even. I can't do words today. Like even like real institutionalized education, it's all just gonna be about confidence, you know?
Yes.
It's not. They're not gonna teach you anything. It's a fucking boys' club, you know?
It's a bats club.
It's a fucking bats club. They call it a bats club because everyone in the club assumes that everyone else in the club is a bat. But
Right.
fun fact, they're all guys pretending to be bats. None of them know, and none of them ever find out.
That's going to be a really difficult situation to navigate in the world to come, is that while we did say that bats will have all the jobs,
Right.
that's what it looks like from the
That's
outside.
what it looks like from the outside.
But once you slip through their ranks, you'll realize, no, these are all people
Yeah.
who think that everyone around them is a bat.
Right, exactly. The thing of it is that bats can't do human stuff.
Right,
That
exactly.
would be very silly. Only humans can do jobs.
Right.
And so it's just that they're all going to be dressed up as bats. It's going to be a huge, unbelievable misunderstanding that lasts like 500 years.
Yeah, you think you have
Like,
imposter syndrome now.
Right.
Wait
It's
till you
like,
get to the world to come and everyone around you is a bat. Except
right.
they're not.
Except for you. Except they're not.
Yeah.
It's going to be it's going to be a lot.
But some of them, however, might be Draculas. And that's something you're going to have to watch out for. Because Draculas are dangerous. And reverse
given.
Draculas as well. Which is, you know how a Dracula is like a guy who could turn into a bat.
Right.
There are reverse Draculas.
There's
which
a
are
bat
bats
that can turn into a
guys.
guy?
Yeah.
Can they do anything once they turn into a guy, or are they just like a? Do they have all the? That's interesting.
Why are you asking me that? You tell me, because I don't know.
I'm pontificating now. It's like, what's scarier? A guy with the powers of a bat, or a bat with the powers of a guy?
Well,
what
what
is
are
more
bat
threatening?
powers? I mean, I guess they can. Bats can fly.
Well, I think it's deeper than that. I think that I'm less scared of a guy with the powers of a bat, because a guy with because he's that ultimately at the end of the day that's a guy, and I can relate to the way that a guy thinks. A bat with the powers of a guy, end of the day, that's a bat, but that's a bat with the intelligence of a human, and who knows what that thing is capable of? Who knows what it wants? What is it thinking? Not human
Wait.
thoughts. This is what I'm getting at here. This is why this is so terrifying to me. Because a human with the powers of a bat, I feel like a human is much more better equipped to suddenly be half bat than a bat is equipped to suddenly be half human.
Oh yeah.
This isn't just like they're not just like this is a non-sapient creature
Right.
suddenly achieving understanding of the world around it. This is
Right.
a thing that didn't have an identity that suddenly has an identity, and it's a fucking bat guy.
Well, that's the thing, though, is I think that that's more dangerous.
That's
the
what I'm
reverse
saying.
vampire is more dangerous, is what I'm saying.
That's what. Yeah, I'm saying
Okay,
like the bat
yeah.
that becomes human. Much
Right.
more. That's much scarier. Yeah.
Right, because he doesn't care. He's not programmed with human values.
Right.
He doesn't have any care for human needs or wants. He just goes straight for the fucking jugular.
This is an animal that now knows how to use guns.
Right.
That's what we have now.
Right. And that's a scary thing.
That's a very scary thing to think about.
And that's going to be most of the workforce.
It's gonna be
And also most of the educational system is going to be run by reverse Draculas.
as
too.
far as anyone knows.
As
As
Oh, yeah,
far as anyone knows.
As far as anyone knows. We don't know for
That's
sure.
what people assume. You know.
Right. Yeah.
like
I'm so confused.
this is yeah.
I'm so lost
We've
in this-
created such a dense thicket of bits that like, and none of them have anything to do with the question we were asked.
School
Not
of
even
Hard Knocks.
tangentially are they related. Like, you're gonna learn how to smoke cigarettes at school.
That's right, man.
You're
That's the
like,
school of hard
Hard
knocks in
Knocks.
the world to
There's
come.
gonna be like a handful of classes that are just like, which are the cool cigarettes and how do you smoke them cool?
Exactly. Lesson number 1. What fingers do you hold between? Index and middle, or do you go a little further? French style, middle and ring.
Or are you hunched over a typewriter? Are you kind of like squinting at it? Are you doing art? Consider, and this is for experts only, thumb and pointer finger.
That's
know?
an advanced technique.
That's an advanced technique.
That's
and
not for everyone.
You generally only want to do it when it's like right down at the stump, and you're just getting every little bit of it that you can.
Right.
You know?
A true smoking expert will tell you for sure. You don't want to be doing anything like that unless the other hand is caked in ink or oil paint
Right,
or
exactly.
pussy.
Exactly. This is the kind of what you have to.
Sorry, I said that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said that.
But also, like, you know, it's funny because that you probably wouldn't do that.
No,
while
absolutely
pleasuring
not.
a woman.
No.
But it is so funny to imagine. It's like so funny. Just like imagine like smoking a cigarette like an artist while like bringing a woman to orgasm.
No.
Is this right? Like
While
you're, like,
attempting
like,
to.
No, but it's very funny to me if you're successful because you're like Jackson Pollock but for orgasms.
I'm just picturing like like the trope of the tortured artist
Yeah, like,
poring over his work
it's
all
a
night
shitty
long.
screenplay. Yeah,
I'm right, exactly. He's drinking espresso after espresso, fucking smoking cigarettes right down to the butt, crumpling up balls of paper and throwing them in a waste paper basket in the corner, just hitting your head against the wall, going, "Damn it! Why won't this come to me?" And then with the other hand, just attempting to come hither. Just sweating and grunting,
Yeah,
cigarette hanging out from between your teeth.
and she's just on her phone. Like,
oh, so that's what you're gonna learn in school.
you learn how to fucking
You're gonna learn how to
smoke
finger
cigarettes
while
fingering
smoking.
a lady.
But that's like, that's
But
that's some advanced stuff.
That's senior thesis.
Yeah,
stuff.
that's like your
know?
doctorate. That's
that's like you're combining because there's now you know what? No, I don't want to keep going.
No,
with this
I
bit.
agree.
I was
going to
go in deeper, but I don't think I want to.
No, I don't want you to. I hate this.
We're in this pussy deep enough.
I'm upset. I don't like this
What were
goblin
we talking
energy.
about fucking 15 seconds ago? I had
Smoking.
something
Learning
funny
how
that
to
I was
smoke
gonna
at the
say.
School of Hard
Learn
Knocks.
how to fucking smoke a cool little cigarette.
How exactly.
You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn how to lower your sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
You'd think it's simple, but it's an intricate art.
Yeah.
It's a deep and it's honestly a spiritual art.
You think you can just take the lens and pick it up and drag it to the tip of your nose?
No,
Not without looking like a fucking freak.
no. You don't want to look like a nerd.
Right.
You know, it's very like you. And that's what makes it such a subtle art. You know,
Mhm.
is because like if one miss flick of the fingers and you're a fucking Poindexter.
Yep.
But if you do it right, you're the fucking Fonz.
If you do it right, you are a slick motherfucker. If you do it wrong, you're smiling too wide at the girl at the grocery store. You know, you're just you gotta figure out like the right kind of technique, and it's a complicated thing. You know, like it's like, you going closed mouth or open mouth. Closed mouth looks too hesitant. Open mouth too eager. Where do you strike the balance?
Yeah. What kind of background music do you play while lowering your glasses?
Mhm.
Is
Does
it
it have a
that
saxophone?
Oh Yeah song? What is that song? The Chicka Chicka song?
I know what the song you're
That-
talking about.
You
Yeah.
know, Chicka Chicka.
Yeah.
The song.
Yeah.
That one.
That one.
You want to have that.
That's
You're going to want to. It's the apocalypse. You're going to want to fucking graft a fucking speaker to your chest and program it to play that song every time you lower your glasses. That's a pretty sick idea I just had.
No, I agree.
It's a pretty cool idea.
I think that's a very good idea, and it's advice for surviving the
And
apocalypse.
it's also like, if you take the fucking skin graft part of it away, that's something one of you could build.
yeah.
Somebody build, that's a good idea. I just had a good idea and I'm giving it to you for free.
Hey,
You wouldn't even
You're
have to have a
welcome.
speaker. Just put the speaker in the glasses. Put a fucking gyroscope in the glasses that makes them go, ooh yeah, chicka chicka every time you tilt them downwards. It would be really easy. This is a great idea. Somebody do this. What other stuff do you teach at Cool Guy School?
why is it Cool Guy School? When did it become Cool Guy School?
It's not. It's the School of Hard Knocks. But
Okay.
that's kind of what it is.
Okay,
like,
so,
I guess.
All right.
What do you learn at the School of Hard Knocks? Fucking tussling,
Tussling.
which is different than fighting.
Yes.
Fighting is crass
Yeah.
and for fucking animals. Tussling is a gentleman's
That's
sport.
an art form.
Yeah.
That's something like tie your wrists together and with the other hand get at each other with knives.
Oh yeah.
That dance. That's a classic.
You
That's some first year stuff though. That's ground level.
You're gonna get into tussling with a minor in Donnybrooks.
I wish I knew what that was.
It's a different word for a tussle.
Oh, is that like
A
okay.
Donnybrook. Yeah. I think it's
Wow.
an Irish word.
It sounds it.
It sounds Irish.
extremely Irish.
You know, honestly, I don't know if it's Irish. I just kind of assumed that.
I think
I
it's
just
I think it's a safe assumption.
It sounds pretty Irish.
I think it's really safe to assume.
It sounds Irish as fuck, and what it means is Irish as fuck.
Yeah.
Like it's Irish all the way down.
Whether or not it comes from anything Gaelic,
right,
it doesn't matter.
It is an Irish thing.
That's an Irish thing.
It could be fucking Russian, and the Irish could claim it.
Yeah, I agree. I'm tired. This exhausted me.
We've both had long days. Fuck. We both had really long days. We fucking drove a while. Usually
I'm
when I
not-
fucking either drive here or drive back, I'm done for the day. I'm fucking on my ass. I'm watching shit. I'm smoking weed. I'm finished after driving.
I'm not tired.
I've
Got all this Zoom juice and coffee in my veins. I'm tired in a way that I can't quite describe.
Hey, Will and Chris, hypothetically, how could I overtake the government in a post-apocalyptic world? And look, they're leading us a little bit, but I do think it's valid. I think that there's something here.
Yeah. It depends on how you define government.
Right.
Because in the world to come, things that resemble governing bodies will take form. And so, calling it government might be a little bit of a stretch, but we can roll with it. We'll use the word government to kind of just, simplify.
Right. I mean, look, there's going to be a lot of different, the whole country's going to break up. There's going to be tons and tons of different kinds of states and different kinds of cultures.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a catch-all thing.
No.
Like some places, all you got to do is just get jacked as hell.
Yeah.
You just got to make yourself as physically large as you can possibly do it. And then people are going to just kind of listen to you.
Right, exactly. 'Cause
Other places you might have to be a bat.
Yeah, exactly. Some places.
So it's all over the place.
It depends on where you go.
Yeah.
Because some places, they will be. Some places will be hit with the radiation in such a way that makes everybody a bunch of total pansies, a bunch of little tiny baby baby pansies, who can't handle even a little bit of muscle or even a little bit of strength shown towards them, where they buckle under the pressure immediately. Their knees go weak and they say, "Yes, sir. Yes, daddy." If you got strong pecs, you can make dance. If you got rippling abs, if you got biceps and triceps and a pair of big forceps that you can clack together, they're going to run away immediately, or at least bow to you and acknowledge your superiority.
But honestly, here you just brought up, I think, something that's very important to touch on, is because that's an excellent point. Some places you do all that stuff, they're going to bow down. Other places they're going to run away, and you can't you can't lead people who are running away from you physically.
Mobile nations will be a very real thing, where the boundaries follow them everywhere. The United States map right now, Nevada, picture that thing on the northeast. It's going to happen.
Right.
Nevada's moving. Everyone in Nevada is running because Nevada's gross and hot, and they're taking Las Vegas with them. They're up and running because a bunch of strong men.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a snowball effect. There's just one strong guy. You get strong. It's like a black hole, Eventually, you attain enough mass, it collapses in on itself and sucks everything in. It's sort of it's almost like you become a reverse black hole,
right?
Where you get so big and so strong that everyone is just. You come within a 5-mile radius, and people are just like, I gotta fucking go.
Right.
I gotta get up and run.
According to my visions, that's basically one of you who listens to this podcast is gonna get so fucking jacked up. By the way, congrats, dude. I can't believe you accomplished all that, natty. Fucking baller, man. You look huge. You're gonna walk into Nevada, and the whole state's gonna run away. The state itself. All of its buildings, all of its current governing bodies, all of the people, the boundaries themselves. It's going to swallow Maine. It's all going to be Nevada.
It's all going to be Nevada. It's going to be...
The desert's going too. The whole state's running.
The whole state, it's going to be... At a certain point, it's going to be weird to even refer to it as the United States.
Yeah.
Because it's just going to be Nevada.
That's true. Nevada's going to scatter all over the place eventually. And there's not going to be anywhere that isn't somewhat touched by and therefore colored by the presence of Nevadanism, It's
like one of those forests that's all just one organism, spreading out across hundreds of miles.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's all going to be, and I wish I literally wish I had one funny thing to say about Nevada so that I could say that it's everywhere now, but I know nothing about Nevada. It's just kind of a blank void of a...
That's correct.
Yeah.
There's nothing in Nevada. There's Las Vegas and death.
It's just going to be right. The entire United States is a fucking dead zone. It's a fucking no one goes there anymore.
Right.
You fly over Nevada. You fly over the United State of Nevada, and the plane just disappears.
The United States is
Nothing
going to
can
become
exist there.
Right. Basically, the next Bermuda Triangle. Our country is going to disappear.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to overthrow the government because there's going to be nothing. While if you were to fly up in a rocket ship in the world to come or view it via satellite, you would see the land. Any planes or flying machines or birds that that start in Mexico and fly north eventually gone.
Just like in a...
It's like they were never there. They're erased from history itself. It's a crazy thing. Who
Yeah.
knows why it happens?
Well,
But it
just
happens.
it's
and
probably...
it all starts with one big jacked guy who scares the state away.
You know? I think it's just because Nevada's pretty boring.
It is.
It's just very boring.
Yeah. Except for Las Vegas, which is just sad.
Yeah, and that you want to know how boring Nevada is?
What?
In my brain, I'm just like, no, that's not where Las Vegas is. Las Vegas is exciting,
pretty
and it
sure it's
couldn't
in Nevada.
possibly be in Nevada.
I think it is.
No, I think you're wrong.
I think that's why they put Las Vegas in Nevada.
no,
was
that's
because
impossible.
it was a desert not only bereft of
Well,
water
no,
and
well,
life, but
well,
of
you don't
anything
well,
amusing.
You don't understand. Las Vegas is interesting.
Okay, so it can't be in Nevada.
No, silly.
Las Vegas is in fucking Cali, baby. Because
Las
Las Vegas is fun and interesting.
Las Vegas lives in the heart of everyone who's ever done cocaine.
That's so true. That's honestly so true. Whether or not we're agreeing that Las Vegas is in Nevada, it certainly lives in the heart of everyone who's ever done cocaine. You don't really like cocaine and Las Vegas. They go together like cocaine in Las Vegas.
There's
Like,
not a better
yeah,
metaphor.
Yeah, I was gonna say like pie and ice cream,
Like
but like
fucking
no.
peanut butter and jelly is not. They don't have the same relationship.
No, peanut
Like
butter
fucking-
wishes Jelly loved it like, Las Vegas
it
loves
loves cocaine.
cocaine. Yeah. So, anyway, if you want to overthrow a governing body in the world to come,
All right, that's what we're
try
talking
and fucking get a governing body, dude. Fucking beef thyself up, my guy.
Gets that?
You know? Fucking
Fucking
govern
check
with
out
your
this
bod.
governing body. And it's just fucking you, and you're in with an American flag Speedo.
Yeah, man. Show
By
'em the
which I mean
fucking-
a Nevada state flag Speedo.
hell yeah, dude.
And you're fucking covered in oil.
And you show off your arms department. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. And then you show off your legs of the state.
And an endless void of nothingness will erupt from
will fucking spread across the earth with you at its epicenter.
Hell yeah.
you
dude.
will be the eye of the storm.
Fuck yes.
Oblivion spreads across the country, and you're just fucking in there flexing.
That's like verbatim what I say under my breath when I'm doing curls at the gym. Staring into the fucking mirror, just basically saying word for word what you just said. You know?
I am the eye of the storm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start saying that I'm the eye of the storm more often. I think I need that energy.
I am the peace that lies at the center of chaos. I am the calm and the walls of death. I am William.
So I think that the answer is what the answer usually is, which is fucking go out there and take it, you coward.
Yeah.
You want to take over the government? Go do it. Don't
Yeah.
ask for our permission.
Right.
Fucking go out there, fucking get jacked as hell, and flex at a senator until he gives you his job. And you just keep doing that all the way to the fucking top.
Hell yeah.
Fucking
baby.
physically intimidate Joe Biden.
You don't have to hit him. Don't hit him.
Don't hit him.
Don't hit the president.
No, not even. I think it would just be sad. I
Yeah.
think it would just look. I'm imagining someone punching Joe Biden, and it's very sad.
Honestly, it would just look bad on you.
I
Nobody would want to
imagine-
follow you after that.
I'm imagining the crunch.
Oh, yeah, there'd be a
there
crunch
would be like
for
a
sure.
crunch.
There's no way that Joe Biden's skull could hold up to more than like 10 psi.
Yeah, no.
I like I think that if Joe Biden were like asleep on a couch and you put like I don't know, a fucking like a fucking VCR on his head, he would collapse. His brain would cave in.
Yeah,
like
no, it wouldn't take a lot of weight at all.
no, it would take a
He would
VCR's worth of
scrunch
weight.
up like an accordion.
Not even with a tape in it.
You know, I just said he would scrunch up like an accordion, but no, that's far too fun and whimsical.
No.
It's like the front part of his skull would cave in on itself, and he would collapse in a heap of blood and brains.
Listen, if you guys are like trying to like picture this more accurately, go to your fridge, take out an egg, and press your thumb against it. And that's Joe Biden's skull if you put a VCR on his head.
Right. So just kind of flex at him. Just oil up and flex at him.
Don't hurt the man. He can't take it. Just oil up and make your pecs dance.
Right.
Another way you could do it is by being hot.
Is by being hot. That's true.
Like seducing people.
I mean, because that's what you're really doing with getting jacked.
Mm-hmm.
Getting jacked is just being hot for ugly people. I guess is what I'm saying. You know? I guess. I don't know.
Oh wow. I want to see that like on famousquotes.com or whatever. Just like I want to please somebody make that and just like put it somewhere on the internet. Just a black and white photograph of Chris smoking a cigarette and looking wise and deep.
It's like it's me. I'm 80 years old. I'm sitting in front of a typewriter.
Yeah. And then
this is from many years in the future after I've had a long and illustrious journalism career.
Getting jacked is being hot for ugly people. Oh, what a delight.
Right, because no one who's been jacked has ever also been hot.
No.
Because that would be unfair.
No, it wouldn't be fair.
That would be mean of them to do.
That wouldn't be fair.
I would look at that and be like, stop it.
Yeah.
You don't get to do that.
You can't have both. That's not fair, dude.
Give me some of the candy. You don't get to have all the candy.
No. It's not right. It's not right. Leave some for the other guy, my guy. Oh, I'm really harnessing that nap energy.
It's just, Will was resting the microphone on top of his face, no hands, but then it fell off.
It's back now.
I'm going to find us another question. I feel like we did a pretty good job with that one. We gave them options. Dear Chris and Will.
Yeah.
What will siblings be like in the world to come? Will my brother be my friend or my worst enemy?
No. Your brother's going to die.
Okay.
I'm going to kill him with my fists and a gun.
That's true.
Next.
Well, me and Will are going to enforce a very strict one-child policy. A retroactive one-child policy.
That's correct.
After the event.
Yeah. No brothers and sisters.
Around. No brothers and sisters.
And you might be thinking to yourself, wait, hold on a second. I am my sister's brother as much as she's my sister.
What you got to decide amongst yourselves which one's the sibling and which one's the real person.
Right.
All right, that's on you to figure out. But you better have an answer once we come a knocking.
Yeah. Now, if you have a twin, or a triplet, you might be able to fly under the radar. You know, because we're going to send our robots out to get rid of the siblings, and they're going to maybe have a little bit of trouble determining who's who if you've got twins or triplets.
Well, exactly.
Confuse them.
You can just have like the twins out, then have you get the two siblings that you like the least to go out, and then they're just gonna kill one of them, and then the other two hide. You know, and the robot, as long as a sibling dies, they're programmed. They're good. You know?
Yeah, they're easy to fool, especially if you've got twins.
So again, if you're in like a quadruplets situation, just decide amongst yourselves which are the two, which are which are the two.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to keep more than twins.
Like which
triplets,
two of these are unnecessary?
Quadruplets, fuck them.
Yeah,
Octomom, we're coming for you.
And if it's just one, which one of you?
Yeah.
Look, and if it's not you, and so maybe be the bigger person.
Right.
Yeah. How much do you love your sibling?
How much?
Are you willing to fucking die for them?
No. Well, then.
Are they willing to die for you?
Maybe. We're going to find out.
These are all questions you should be asking your sibling right now.
If you're not asking yourselves these hard questions, these really tough questions, you're not ready for the world to come. Because the world is going to be all about being real with yourself, man. Really addressing the shit that's kind of ugly.
I'm going to need you to stomp down the hall. I'll need you to kick open your little brother's door.
Yeah.
Fucking fuckle him, throttle him by the collar. Get in real close and say, "Are you willing to fucking die for me?"
So let's answer a couple more quick questions and then make some fucking burgers or
Let's
something.
make some fucking cheeseburgers.
Because I'm hungry as tits.
We'll make some fucking burgers. It's fucking dark out now.
Yeah. Is it too dark for the grill?
We could try. We can see what.
I'm not dying for the grill. I don't give a shit. I just want burgers.
There's a fucking cast iron grill over there too. We can just fucking.
Let's just do that, man.
Just do it on the.
Can we make really,
goddamn-
really big patties?
Let's
We
make
have like
stupid
3
burgers.
pounds of beef, so we
We
can make
got-
some
we
big ass
got
patties.
Honestly, kind of a dumb amount of.
We
I mean, like we got objectively more beef than we needed.
that's not, we needed the beef.
We do.
We need it for multiple reasons.
Not the burger beef though.
No.
We got
I
the
s-
other beef.
although we can
for
include
the
that.
project.
We can include the burger beef in the project
That's true.
too.
If we have leftover burger beef, we could also use that.
I
for
might
the
add some
project.
nice texture to it.
Right, yeah, kind of mix it all up.
Yeah.
Just kind of get a nice kind of.
I was thinking about rubbing some dirt in it too. I don't know.
Yeah.
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 Some leaves.
Some dirt and leaves in the burger meat. That's going to be great.
No, I think that'll make it less recognizable. I think it being raw beef is the bit.
This is our next question. How's ass in the world to come?
Woo! How is it? Let me tell you, man.
Fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
It's fucking scary, dude. You got to get away from it.
Get away from
It doesn't
ass.
look anything like it does now. I can't even describe what ass is like. It exists beyond the bounds of human comprehension. To look upon an ass is to court madness. Do you understand?
Yeah!
Look not upon the asses that you will encounter in the end times.
Yes!
There is only despair.
I love this bit! I have nothing to contribute, but that's so good! Give me more like it.
That was kind of it.
Okay, next question.
That's kind of
Fuck
the point
it.
where I
Cut
I
it,
kind
print
of
it, put it
you
on my
launch
desk.
into something.
Let's go. On to the next one. On to the
Now I gotta find another one.
We're here screaming in the woods about ass. I love it.
Doors wide open.
That's what I want, man. I hope the neighbors are confused and concerned. Oh, dude.
Scroll any
You know,
farther
you
down.
fucking you think you see a nice bubble butt out and about now.
Right.
I'm sorry. Let me try that again.
Yeah.
You see a nice bubble butt out and about now. That
See
felt so good.
That bubble butt. You going?
Bruh.
You gonna look at that bubble butt. You go, boy, that's some good stuff right there. You're not
Bruh.
gonna be thinking about that in Boggling, no. You're gonna look at that big ass bubble butt. You gonna think, oh boy, I don't want nothing to do with that.
No. You might think you might be thinking that you see a big old bubble butt and you go awooga.
Right.
You do that right now, but in the world to come, that awooga is gonna be the final scream before your descent into madness.
Yeah, no. That's
Right now,
You're
you
not gonna physically make the sound auga. That's gonna be the sound of your atoms disintegrating. It's gonna be the sound of nuclear fire consuming your body from the inside out.
Right, exactly. seeing a post-apocalyptic booty
Yeah.
is the kind of thing that will destroy your atomic structure due to its sheer overwhelming power over the neurons in your brain.
It does it's gonna be so confused. It literally will melt your mind.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
And
So-
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't looked at them. I've only ever seen what they've done to people,
Right.
and that's all I need to know.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
I've caught glimpses out of the corner of my eye in the safe zone of my vision, which I've
God.
practiced very, very strongly and consistently so that I could see forbidden things and witness the madness-inducing marvels of the world to come without looking too close at the bright, bright light at the center of it all
Yeah.
that takes so many souls yet to come. And I'll tell you,
Yeah.
fucking sexy. Too sexy.
It's too sexy.
Do you think, to all you ass men out there right now,
Yeah.
rest in peace. Rest in fucking pieces, my dude. Luckily, I'm not an ass guy, so I'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know? Because you can still look at boobs in the world to come.
Yeah, no, boobs are going to be the same. If anything, they're going to be more interesting. Not better, not worse, but more interesting. There's going to be other stuff going on.
Yeah, just kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Engaging.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
there's going to be something compelling about them. It's not necessarily sexual,
Yeah. It's like
but just hard to a certain je ne sais quoi.
like someone is going to interrupt you while you're looking at boobs and you're going to be like, shh, no, not now.
I'm trying to
Wait.
figure this out.
Like it's like
It's gonna be like a like a thriller novel
Yeah.
looking at breasts in the world to come.
You're going to be like, what's going to happen next? You don't know. It's this thing's full of twists and turns.
All kinds of crazy. It's like MC Escher shit, you know? Fucking little roly-polies climbing up and down inside-out staircases and shit. It's going to be crazy. So I think we've covered it. I think that we've answered this question, and we're smart and talented.
Don't look at boobs and look at boobs fine.
Yeah.
Don't look at ass.
No.
For
Dangerous.
for God's sake.
Mm-mm.
If you value your life, stay as far away from ass as you can. Seek not ass.
Never go anywhere where you have to stand between two mirrors. Because
you might
your
catch
own
something,
ass will
right?
kill you too. This isn't just about like booty out and about.
No.
This isn't like you checking out some chick at the mall or something.
Right.
This is fucking.
There will be no mirrors in the world to come, and this is why.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if by some chance a mirror shines at another mirror and you walk between them somehow, you're doomed.
Why do you think Nevada is so empty now? That one guy started flexing. Everyone started running away from him at the same place. That's every ass in Nevada centered at the same point.
Yep.
That's too much power.
Too much power.
Completely obliterated
And that's
the
why
entire country.
And that's why that the entirety of North America, anything north of Mexico, is going to just be a dead zone, a Bermuda Triangle. Very little is going to be known about the entire
just
area.
Residual ass radiation.
Yeah.
Just unraveling reality around it.
Yeah. And it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough world out there.
It's going to be tough.
Leave the country now.
Leave the country.
You got like
Leave the country.
6 weeks.
Maybe cut off your own ass.
Honestly,
Maybe get rid of your ass.
I think that's a good idea.
I have an honest question.
Yeah.
What the fuck's that thing for anyway?
Pooping.
That's what the hole's for.
Uh-huh. But the rest of it?
But
that's
the rest
leg
of it.
meat.
I guess,
The
yeah.
cheeks are leg meat. That's about running and walking and standing up.
Do they do stuff?
Yeah, they run and walk and stand up.
Oh, okay.
That's the whole business.
I kind of just assumed that they're just kind of there.
No,
They're just kind of they're so flabby though.
Well, that's so that you can sit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I learned that.
Yeah.
Thank you for teaching me this.
You're very welcome. I'm very educated.
Tom, what else do you know about asses?
Let me think. Farting is funny.
That's super true, dude.
Yeah.
Our next question. We both drove for so long. I truly can't stress that enough. We're both so fucking tired, and we're pretty hungry.
I really hope nobody mistakes the sounds I'm making right now for laughter. I am weeping. Oh my god.
Will's distraught.
We're gonna answer one more question, and then
Answer
we're gonna
one more
quit
question.
our job.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
do
stop
this.
doing this podcast forever. This is the final episode of Life in the World to Come.
We cranked out a couple of bangers, and now and fucking karma had to come rear its fucking ugly head.
Wait, really quick, Chris.
Yeah.
Ad break.
Ad break.
And we're back. I'm gonna keep doing that in every episode until we actually get ads. And then when we do get ads, we'll just have it interrupt.
Yeah, no, we'll just have it.
Mid-sentence.
We won't even put them in. We'll just have Podbean do the thing where it decides where it's gonna put them.
Yes, perfect.
There'll be like a kind of a slight pause between words, and there'll be like a fucking dick pill ad, and then it'll come back to us mid sentence.
Hell yeah.
All right,
hell yeah.
Questions. Let me see. Ooh, this is a good one. Dear Chris and Will, will I be
Hello.
able to get moments of privacy in the world to come? Actually, you know what? That's a bad question because fucking of course.
Yeah,
You're going to be alone.
you're gonna need privacy.
All of your
because
friends are dead.
Yeah, forget what I was saying.
Oh fuck, what were you going to say?
I was gonna say you need privacy, but you already said that you're always gonna be alone anyway. So
well,
I
look, there's
fucked
not
it
going to
up,
be
not
any
you.
other. There's not going to be a whole lot of people, but there's going to be like
Yeah.
little ghouls and goblins running around.
You're not gonna want them invading your
little
privacy.
scary little
But
boogans trying to get up in your business.
Not because of like vanity or like just a desire to like have some peace and quiet, but
No,
more
they're
so they don't eat you.
Right, or just like they'll eat you, steal your stuff, kind of spit on your dick, make fun of your penis,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
And if
Just
you're
like
in-
fucking boogin stuff, kind
yeah.
of goblin-y boogany things. Just like,
Yeah, they'll do that.
you do a little goblin run around and spit on your dick. Is this fun? Is this good? How are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Keep the fucking goblins from spitting on your dick? Well, you gotta do something to keep those goblins from crawling up under your sheets and spitting on your dick while you sleep. What are you gonna do about it? You gotta make sure you keep the goblins away. Fucking bury yourself in a box in the ground. Fucking dig yourself a shallow grave and crawl into it.
Unless you like that. Unless you like having your dick spat on and made fun of.
Maybe.
Some people are into that. Yeah,
Well,
if
I
you're
mean,
into that, if you like that,
I mean, if you like that, you're fucking set. There you go. That wasn't the question, though.
The question was
the question was about getting private time.
Oh,
It was about
yeah.
getting personal space.
Oh, so that you have a chance to meet up with your
Right.
sweetheart and have them spit on your dick and make
right?
fun
No,
of it.
you want
You're dating a boogin.
right. You're dating a boogin, but you don't
You
want
want privacy with
that
that boogin.
You're not willing to move in with the boogin.
Yeah, but you want to get some privacy with it
You want
sometimes.
privacy, so you want to entomb yourself deep within the earth.
Boogin or not.
You're gonna fucking.
In fact, no, don't bring the boogin with you. In fact,
bring
forget
the
I
boogin.
said anything about
You
that.
don't want. You want the boogin to know where you're fucking buried. You know, because you're
Right.
trying to get there. Because the boogin,
Right.
if the boogin knows where you are,
Yeah, the boogin's got
So you
attachment issues. And
wanna-
it's
wanna
going to chase you down below the
get
earth
the
if you
fucking
don't.
box in the
You're-
ground.
you gotta do something.
just
What is? Okay, so you get some. Where are we? What are we? What have we established and what have we not established? I feel like we're not great at that.
You can't get hung up on what we
No,
have and have
no,
not
That's
established.
the thing, though. Is,
we got it.
I think we're pretty good at like saying something and then you add and then I add and then you add. What I don't think we're good at is remembering what we've added.
What we've added.
I
What we're at is
did we ever establish
gotta
whether
get
or
privacy.
not whether or not the School of Hard Knocks was anything and whether or not the job market was occupied primarily by bats?
who cares?
Okay,
dude?
you're right.
Like,
Shit. Fuck.
we
Who
just
cares? Fuck it. What is
That's
this?
not the point. The
what is
point
this,
is that we
podcast?
just said something about farts and people laughed. Hopefully,
I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't think I'm very funny. I don't even want to be here anymore. I don't even want to fucking. I'm done thinking. I'm done feeling. I don't even want to be around. I just don't want to.
I'm not saving you from this one.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm not pulling you out.
Good.
I'm gonna let you wallow for a minute.
I don't
want to
be. I don't want to be saved.
Okay.
I'm.
You know, hey.
Thanks so much for
hey,
listening to
Will.
Life in the World to Come.
Hey, Will.
What?
I think you do want to be saved. You know, and that's okay. It's like, whatever my point is.
I don't know. It's. And we're back.
All right, and we're back, and we're gonna do.
We're back from our third ad break.
We're back from our third, maybe fourth ad break.
We're getting big on ads. It's 10:00 at night, Chris.
I'm so
Let's
sleepy.
answer one more question.
Let's answer this.
I said that as if like 10:00 at night was
It's
late.
like late. It's late for doing a podcast after we both drove a lot today.
I just like I wanted to do 2 today.
You mentioned that, and deep in my head was like, I was on my honest internal reaction was, yeah, we'll see. It was like, okay.
Well, one more question.
So our next question.
What a terrible show.
There's an hour of good shit in here for sure.
I'm gonna say 40 minutes. Tops.
No, there's an hour of good shit in here.
Mm.
You always say that, and guess what? You're wrong every goddamn time. Fucking batting zero.
I don't think I am.
Yes, you are.
I think I've been right
No,
a
you
few
don't.
times.
No, you haven't been. Never once. Never once in your whole fucking life, you loser.
Are we doing one more question
Yeah,
or
let's do
what?
one more question. I'm just
All
trying
right.
to find one. Just trying to find a good one.
Oh, I have to piss. I have to pee so badly, guys. We don't have to do this anymore. Let's do one
All
more
right, this
question.
is a good ending question.
All right, let's do it.
You've made a lot of statements about friendship and relationships in
I-
the world to come.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But are friends and lovers worth it? What do we gain from it?
That's a question I ask myself every day. And I'm just like, I'm better off alone, man. I can't hurt anybody or be hurt,
Thanks, everybody, for listening to Life in the World to Come.
You can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/lifeintheworldtocome. can buy our merch at lifeintheworldtocome.bigcartel.com. What
Intro
else
and
do you say?
outro music is "We Are the Hellhounds" by the Taxpayers.
Hopefully it still is.
Hopefully it still
Hopefully he
is.
doesn't listen to the podcast
Hopefully
and
he
go,
doesn't listen to the podcast and
this
decide
sucks.
better of it.
Yeah.
Actually, this is not what I want to be associated with.
And if
We'll
it's
see.
not, it's the intro and outro music is a royalty-free version of Danny Boy.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
I think that would be pretty funny.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
That would actually be pretty fun if they ever decide to take away our rights. Is to
Yeah.
just do a different royalty-free classic every time.
That'd be pretty good. Yeah.
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 All right.
Anyway, thanks so much.
Thanks everybody.
Fucking.
This has been nice.
This has been fine.
We're gonna get it together and we're gonna figure out what the fuck's going on.
In the dead of night, I'm gonna come knocking on your bedroom door with the podcast already rolling, and I'm gonna wake you up and I'm gonna ask you to tell me your dreams, and that's gonna be the episode.
I'm gonna be
do.
nude.
That's gonna be perfect. I really add to the energy of it.
I'm farting a lot.
Good
you
night,
noticed?
everyone.
It's like farted like 8 times in a row.
I haven't.
Like they were healthy too. They were like,